Kids coming out as trans.
That means it's a teacher that's kind of not a guy and not a girl, like somewhere in between.
Oh, so you're kind of boy and you're kind of girl?
Kinda, yeah.
Me too, that's me.
Okay, right on.
I want to be a boy, but I don't like being a girl.
You know what? You have choices in this world to be all sorts of different things. But that's why it's MX. So Mix Chavez, that's where that comes from. I know some of you were a little confused. Some of you came and talked to me about it. What?
Is it technically like a tomboy? Is that what it is? Like a girl that like acts or dresses like a boy?
Some people do identify that way. I'm actually trans, so I'm not a tomboy, I'm trans. But some people do, and I'm sure if they wanted to, they could also go by Mix in their classroom. Any other questions?
Teachers, if you think you don't have any LGBTQ students in your classroom, you're wrong.
Things in my still work in progress queer educator classroom that just make sense. This welcome mat. This poster. Books about LGBTQ plus history and leaders. Novels with diverse representation. Art projects that help us explore identity. So many rainbowized student notes.
Tell them again.
Teacher Roby is not a shit. Teacher Roby is not a hit. Teacher Roby is not a
Period.
I was running through the 6 with my woes. Yeah. I was running through the 6 with my woes. You know how that shit go.
Living in this big new world with my head up in outer space. I know I'll be A-O-A-OK. I know I'll be A-O-A-OK. When I see trouble come my way, I'll be making lemonade. I know I'll be A-O-A-OK. I know I'll be A-O-A-OK. Hey little lady. Gay, 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 gay. No matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me. Now this looks like a job for me.
Like the grapes that thrive on the vine.
Oye, Mariano's on his
He
way.
told me that the man of my dreams.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything.
A 4-year-old in my class today was naming all the girls in class, and then she said my name. And I just tell her, I'm not a girl, don't include me. And then another 4-year-old whipped around, she's like, mixed kid is a people. And another 4-year-old at a different table looks at her and goes, they're a they. Made my non-binary teacher heart very happy today.
So there's definitely a different gender euphoria that comes with getting clocked by like queer youth. There was this kid that walked by my workspace today and I hadn't met them before, but we just started talking and they were like, I think I really like you, and I was like, oh, thanks. I'm glad I make a good first impression. I hadn't gotten their name yet, so I asked, and then they asked my name. I said my name is Parker, and then they look at me and they're like, can I get your pronouns? Just got me right away. And I had my pronouns up on a whiteboard behind me, so I point at it, and they were like, oh, okay, and just so, like, clearly so excited. And so I asked back, I'm like, okay, what about yours? And they were like, oh, any, and I said, okay.
Hey guys, I'm in the women's restroom.